From me. You know, we always want to make sure that our pets are taken care of, especially with these hot days ahead. We have a wildfire risk for Friday. Back up into the extreme. That's that category 5 one more time. Just when you think you're out of it, you're pulled right back in, unfortunately. Let's take a look at what some of the reasons why. Number one is obviously the humidity that we're expecting to flow back in, or lack thereof, as we get out towards Friday. I stopped the clock here at Friday at noon. We're seeing the drop in humidity thanks to some drier air that's going to filter through one more time. Look at that, 9% in Austin, 9% in Georgetown, 11% as you get farther out towards Mason. That lasts with us through Friday afternoon. It's not until we get to the evening hours, humidity starts to rise back up. But look, even by 9:30, we're still looking at very, very dry conditions all the way through midnight. And then we have the winds that are going to pick up as well. It's a repeat of what we saw yesterday. Dry conditions, breezy conditions, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour once again, even above that. I mentioned the criteria yesterday. I can, if you guys want, later on. But again, we're looking at breezy conditions throughout most of the day. So a fire weather watch has now been put into effect starting tomorrow at noon all the way through 9 p.m. Now, as we move into the 12 o'clock hour today, we could start seeing that red flag warning pop up, because normally that's put into place as we get closer and closer to the actual time itself. Wind gusts between 30 and 50, humidity back down once again. Let's talk about right now, though, in the mid-70s. It's going to be a warm one today. We're expecting temperatures to creep right back up closer and closer to 90 degrees once again. In fact, we could even hit around 92 degrees. As we look at your satellite and radar, we have some clouds out there, just not enough. Temperatures heading back up. By the time we get to 4 p.m., that's what I expect for us to possibly hit about 92 before we start to warm back down. This is summer weather, folks. This is not what we should be hitting in March. As we look at clouds and radar over the next few hours into tomorrow, we get some fog early in the morning once again. That starts to flow back in, but by the time we get some of that sunlight, that'll dissipate any fog that's remaining. And then again, we're looking at winds shifting coming in from the west. So a lot going on out here, just to be prepared on that. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 88 degrees as we get into Friday. Front comes in Friday going into Saturday. 78 as we get into Saturday afternoon. Sunday 77. And by Monday, St. Patrick's Day, we're looking at 83 degrees and staying in the mid-80s for the beginning of next week. Let's go and send it over to Tommy House, who has us a look at national weather.
Yeah, thanks, Freddie. So across the lower 48, we are dealing with several days of a severe weather outbreak that is likely. First, for tomorrow, the Storm Prediction Center has highlighted a level 4 out of 5 risk for portions of Missouri, Iowa, Illinois. This does include western Kentucky as well as a little bit of Tennessee. A level 3 out of 5 risk across the deep south. This is all to the north and east, so no severe weather here in central Texas, but something to watch across the next few days, especially down in the deep south on Saturday. Only 5 times since we started creating the enhanced level 4 to 5 risk 3 days out have we had something this severe and strong. So the guidance is showing a large-scale severe weather impact for several days on end. This includes tornadoes and wind and hail, and even onto Sunday as well, as this takes a linear structure and moves from west to east. So it's not in Texas, but big picture, we know severe weather season is starting to ramp up, and we're tracking it here at the First Warning Weather Center.